Alright, it's Valentine's Day, and David Kushner has dropped an album called 20 Years From Now. And that is what we're going to be looking at today. It's a fairly short album, if you could even call it that. It's pretty much the length of an EP. It's got 7 songs, 2 of them were singles. The first song is Love Worth Saving.
Changing faces.
Breathy.
Time is moving, baby. Will we last past 80?
This feels pretty classic David Kushner so far.
I loved you before we met. You loved me despite my mess. Do you regret your sacrifice? Will you still love me till I die?
He's not afraid of it being a little bit messy. It's like slightly out of tune in some parts, but I guess it's more raw.
Then I want you to find your peace. I'll change it, faces, cause death ain't never waiting. Our bones are shaking, crippled.
These are like super poppy drums. I swear this is a sound I've never heard from him, as far as I can recall.
As the earth spins around the sun.
Okay, a little chord change to the bridge. It's very classic so far.
Breathe me into your lungs. I'll still carry your love.
Oh, the drum fill, lovely.
Will we last past 80? Cause death ain't never waiting. Our bones are
Nice.
shaking, crippled bodies breaking. Is this love worth saving?
That is definitely the most pop the guy has ever been. I mean, a really classic chord progression, a really classic song structure, and those drums, super clean. And it's definitely a sound that I'm not used to from David. I feel like whenever it comes to his music, it's always a little bit more distorted, a little bit more airy. Yeah, in terms of the song, is just a nice little love song, which makes sense because he's releasing this on Valentine's Day. So let's continue. The next song is Ends With You. Okay. Wedding piano vibes.
We went from flowers
really nice
to war zones. Isn't heaven a simple plan? Not with the poison in our souls.
Oh, the reverb is on thick here.
Does love have degrees? With time we will see. I hope this story ends with you and I. But even angels
Very soft, no build up whatsoever.
Honey, I know. I hope this story ends with you and I. Let's just both agree. With time we will see. I hope this story ends with you and I.
Yeah, nice vocal stacking.
I hope this story ends with you and I.
Okay. This is definitely a B-side song. What I mean by that is a song that's definitely not for the mainstream because truly there is nothing going on in it. It's just pianos, a little bit of that synth in the back. That's pretty much it. No build-ups whatsoever. It kind of just is a chill vibe that you might listen to fall asleep. I mean, because of that, I don't really got much to say to the song, and I was probably pretty non-verbal when I was listening to the song. But yeah, thematically, it's definitely a similar song to the first one we listened to. And yeah, for once, I appreciate the album title being very like on the nose because yeah, all these songs are about contemplating the future with David's partner and 20 years from now, where will they be? Super blatant, but it's super on theme, which I appreciate. Yeah, okay. The next song is I Want to Get to Heaven.
Lie with me to tie our souls. Don't you know my heart? Oh my love, oh my love.
Okay, I'm sensing a build up.
I wanna get to heaven.
What?
Baby, tell me what to
It's like
do.
80s slow dancing vibes. It seems like he's experimenting with different styles, but still retaining his signature distorted vocal.
Something so deceiving. I'll go and fly.
Okay, nice. Changing up the melody a little bit.
I wanna get to heaven. Baby, tell me what to
I like it. It's like pushing forward.
I'll fly far away from you.
Wait, that was so strange. The chords finished resolving, and then he tacks on that little ooh at the end. Huh, I don't know what to make of that. I feel like this song is kind of similar to his album, The Dichotomy, because it kind of explores his self-doubt, whether he's worthy or not of going to heaven or not. That was a big theme in Dichotomy. It seems pretty wholesome, but in a self-sacrificing and self-destruction sense. Like, he wants to go to heaven with this person, but he's willing to go to hell for it. Like, that's gonna destroy the guy. And, like, the self-doubt, maybe I'm just meant to lose you. And this final line, I'll fly far away from you. Like, this is just him sacrificing himself so that the other person will get to heaven instead of him. It's super self-sacrificing. And I guess that implies that David still considers himself as impure, which I guess hasn't changed from the Dichotomy era. Super interesting. This song could have definitely been in that album. The next song is Beautiful Things Don't Ask for Attention.
A coming of age, you promised to turn the page. We're caught on a train.
I feel like his vocal delivery has definitely improved since I've known him.
But you don't get it.
Okay.
Your head's in the atmosphere.
He's really experimenting with his drums. I am not sure if I like it though. Just doesn't feel David.
Beautiful things don't ask for attention. You told me once.
Yeah, he's definitely just going for the chill lo-fi vibes. Feels a lot more like a slog. Maybe that's not the word to use. It feels more like a lullaby, and there's less sort of thematic and less emotion behind it. What do you think?
Beautiful things don't ask
But this feels 80s, doesn't it?
You told me once.
This is the type of melody that would fade out at the end of a song. I don't know how else to describe it. The bass is great. I think I know why it's so nostalgic. The melody. Beautiful things don't ask for attention. I remember I saw a video on it. It was like that melody specifically with that chord progression is used in a ton of songs. The most famous recent one would be Don't You Want Me Like I Want You Baby from APT by Bruno Mars Rosé. But yeah, it's just that melody, that chord progression that's super familiar and used a lot throughout all of pop music. Okay, that kind of solidifies my view that this project is just more of a vibe than it is thematic. This album isn't built for a reaction. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But we're on to the last song now. It's called Safe in My Arms.
When you cry,
Guitars.
you cry tears of gold. Lord, your eyes,
Very singer-songwriter of you.
you're so divine. The goddess that earth's never known.
Okay.
Oh, I could die happy looking at you.
Ooh, what an interesting rhythm.
Knew you were funny without a joke. Darling, you're safe in my arms. We're dancing our soul.
Love that bass. Yeah, and old-timey vibes again. Sure. Ooh. Okay. This it also feels like a karaoke song in that sense. Super catchy, super singable. Oh, love that bubbly sound effect.
Take my bitter parts, just take all the things. Let's see what it makes. Take my everything.
Wow.
Darling, safe in my arms. We're dancing our souls into one.
Huh. Wait, it's unresolved, but it's not really unresolved. I think what happened is instead of playing the major chord to resolve it, he played the minor chord. I could be wrong. I'm not like a chord genius, but it's like half resolved, which I guess is a signature in David's music. I feel like I did talk about this before in his music. And yeah, just a sense of longing and tension and uncertainty in this case, because yeah, this whole album is exploring a future that he does not know of, so of course he's going to be a bit uncertain. Yeah, I think this is a chill project. He's definitely experimenting with different genres, which is cool. I don't know, it definitely doesn't feel like an album. It feels more like an EP, in the sense that it's less of sort of a grand message that he's trying to show us. It's definitely just more of an experience, and I can get behind that. Let me know, what are your top 3 favorite songs from this album? I Wanna Get to Heaven is great. Love Worth Saving is great. And Safe in My Arms is great. I think in those 3, there is a top 3 there. But let me know what you think.